Hey, what's going on, y'all? So this video is going to be for my AI agency owners, or maybe you're wondering if you should get into the AI game and you're kind of hesitant. So I'm going to talk about just some of the hard truths, what it's actually like, and then also give you guys a bit of pointers on really how to set yourself apart from your competition. So we're kind of in a stage now where I very much still think we're in the pioneer era. As far as there's still definitely room for you and room for, the next guy looking to start an AI automation agency too. But we're also facing a lot more competition just in 2025 alone. The amount of AI agencies that have scaled, that have grown, it's been immense. And so there definitely is rising competition. However, it's all about how you position things. What I mean by that is like 95% of agencies that are starting AI automation or trying to get into it are destined to fail. And it's really because they're not having key principles in how they're running their own business to actually keep them afloat. AI automation specifically, from a technological standpoint, just doing that will never keep you afloat because you'll always just be a commodity. And, it's funny because I know a lot of people recently were being like, oh, you can stop becoming a commodity by adding AI. But the thing is, if you're just adding, mindless AI automations, you'll make some good money maybe, but 10 years from now, when things really get streamlined and the use cases of AI become very user friendly, they're not going to need devs as much. You need to be able to bring more to the table than just surface level development work, right? So a way I've gotten around that is I'm not just offering AI automation, but I'm also building out sales funnels. I'm helping run ads. I'm solving the whole piece of the pie. I'm helping doing post-booking automation flow. The whole idea from that is that, yeah, AI automation is the centerpiece as far as AI appointment setters are concerned, or different automated workflows through Make.com, N8N, Zapier. But my offer very much has a consulting aspect to it in my ability to build out high converting sales funnels, build out offers that can actually be packaged and sell for high ticket, and then correlating that with ad campaigns to make sure that we're actually able to generate leads, get in a cold email as well. So really what I'm getting at, trying to open your mind to the fact that if you're just selling surface level automations, so like let's say I built an AI appointment setter, right? And this is something that I've tried to do, sell that just as a naked offer on its own. It sells for low ticket because there's too many plug and play platforms out there that are offering that as a SaaS at high level, and so they're only charging a couple $100, right? When I'm on a sales call and someone asks me, why should I go with you? Why are you worth the money? I always say, I'm bringing more to the table than just AI automations at a surface level. I've had 4 years in the marketing game, and I have, one year under my belt now with AI automation and actually like scaling this agency up. So what I'm bringing to the table is very much a consulting side of things and my ability to be their eyes in the sky and understand what's going to sell and what's not going to sell online based on just previous experience and what I know about the online marketplace and how you need to really position yourself out there. So with that in mind, it really starts to dive a lot further than just the surface level, oh, I'm an AI automation owner. So another thing that you need to consider is that you need to put yourself out there. A lot of times people aren't paying me for, the automations themselves, right? They're paying for Scott Henry. What I mean by that is that I post videos online and I'm very open with, everything that I'm doing. It's very transparent and it's tied to this face. So what I'm getting at is if you have the guts to put yourself out there on an ad campaign and actually show your face on your website, on your VSL, actually show your face, or like this, post YouTube videos and you're showing your face, you're going to have a lot more rapport with these people, and it also positions you as someone that's confident in your own service delivery. I personally think it's very fishy to, as a business owner, have like AI generated videos or really not trying to be shown at all. Like maybe you're trying to do this on the side and you don't want your work to find out, then, maybe this isn't for you. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I personally believe if you, really tie your face to the brand, it becomes a personal brand, it becomes a social brand. And the benefit of that is immense as far as you now have a running resume, right? So anytime someone is like looking into me, for instance, all they have to see are all my previous videos. And it kind of shows that I'm a subject matter expert in this field. And so it helps validate their own maybe questioning behind my experience or my actual understanding and competency in this. That's also something to consider. If you stick your neck out and actually put your face on an ad or on a VSL or on a YouTube video, you're going to be a lot better off than a lot of these other guys that are too scared to go that extra mile. It really is going the extra mile, starting a social brand or putting your face out there. It's uncomfortable. Like when I was first starting out, I didn't like doing it. I thought it was cringe. I was worried about what others thought of me. But you really do have to get over that. Like, that's honestly just a limiting belief that I can't really help you with. You got to figure out yourself because every person's different. The main thing that ties it all together is having the ability to have the confidence in yourself. And then lastly, another thing that is highly recommended. I know you hear a lot about, oh, you need to offload this so you have more time to do that. You need to offload this. You're running your agency. You don't want your agency to run you. And yes, that's very true. In fact, I'm currently going through the team hiring process. However, I know every little piece of my business, and there's no one that's like better than me at understanding the full scope of things. What I mean by that is I've worn literally every single hat in the business, every little job that had to get done. So I have a very, very strong understanding of how to run this business from top to bottom. So when I'm looking to hire people now, I know exactly what needs to be placed. I know how they need to be managed, and I know the work or the output that they need to be doing or producing based on what I was previously doing. And obviously I'm not sitting here cocky being like, oh, I'm the best sales guy in the world. I'm not. So, getting a closer is going to be great. Or I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm the best developer in the world when there's obviously geniuses out there, and I'd love to have them on my team. More so what I'm getting at is I have enough understanding of how the business runs and how it should run, because I was the one that was there with boots on the ground, in the weeds with my clients, actually setting things up, hopping on the sales calls, actually closing the clients, creating the ad campaigns, launching the ad campaigns, like literally everything you can think of. I was the one doing it, client service delivery. So I'm saying that because some people think that when they're trying to start their AI agency, the first thing they should do is start hiring motherfuckers. But really, like at that point, it's really hard for you to get a full grasp of everything that you're doing here. To each their own, but I'd really say if you are trying to start out your agency, or maybe you're still below 10K a month and you think getting you to the next level is dumping more money into talent to try to take you there, you don't have enough understanding or enough experience as a business owner to even be awarded getting 10K a month, in the sense that you're essentially looking for an easy way out. And that's another cold hard truth, right? There's no easy way out. There's always going to be competition. And if anything, competition is really going to grow within this industry within the next few years. How you can stay afloat, like I said, is tying your business to your face, or at least to some sort of branding. So you're not just some guy that does automations in the shadows, but you actually bring more to the table than just AI automations. For instance, I'm a big believer in trying to accompany like sales fulfillment with that, or something directly tied to revenue. So, in this case, because I'm helping people close clients, I'm able to charge high ticket because I'm making them their money back tenfold. Being in the weeds, being able to wear all the hats at some point, just so you have a strong grasp of your business model, you will go farther than the next guy that lazily tried to offload everything off the bat without having half a clue how anything works. Like, I've been on sales calls with some absolute bots in the past, and they were like, oh yeah, I'm looking into AI. And this is also why I started qualifying my leads. Like, it would just be some guys that don't even have like a valid business model, but they're like, yeah, I've got an AI automation agency. I'm like, okay, what's your revenue? And you're like, don't really have any. What's your ICP? Who are you targeting? Maybe home revenue. I don't know, local service businesses. Still trying to figure that out, right? What's your background? Like, do you have any like computer science, any background in development work? And like, no, but I've just been hearing a lot about AI, watched a couple of YouTube videos, so I think I got a pretty good grasp on it. Bruh. I'm saying that because you can definitely figure it out off YouTube University. Don't get me wrong. I've learned a lot from it. More so what I'm getting at is like, you got to be all in. If you're trying to get help off the bat before you've even tried to figure half of it out, and if you're like, oh, this is too confusing, maybe I can hire a guy to it. If you can't even pick yourself up to that 10K a month on your own, or with a small team, but more so being super involved in the business, when it comes time to scale to like 50K a month or 100K a month, you're not even going to have half a clue about how your business is operating, and it's just destined to topple. What if your key developer leaves the team because he got a better deal, and now you have no one that understands AI automation, right? So in that case, for me, like, let's say I hire a really good dev team in the future. If all of them start a mutiny and quit, I'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to have a really busy week coming up, but I know how to do it, So the ship doesn't go under, or if my sales guy goes sick, no worries. This is my product, my service delivery. I know exactly how everything works. I'll just hop on the sales call. If my content guy can't do something, no worries. I'm already the one filming the content anyways. I'll just, clip something up, or if it's not pressing, then I'll wait till he gets back. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I very at least know how to go out and prospect for a new editor. Every little thing like that, all the moving parts as a business owner, as a CEO, it's just really essential that you understand how to do. And if you don't have these basic principles, you're not cut out for this. It's a hard truth. But hopefully also give you guys a bit of encouragement in the sense that, yeah, it's rough, but boy, the reward is so worth it. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been a grind getting to where I'm at right now, doing a little over 20K a month. But it's been so worth it. Everything that I've learned, like all the little skills, there'd be so many times where I'm like, man, this sucks, or what a hassle. And then weeks or months later, one of my fellow entrepreneurs in my network is having the same struggle, or one of my clients having the same struggle. And I'm confident. I'm like, I've already dealt with this. Let's do it. I know exactly how to solve this problem. It's just kind of like gaining XP. Like, treat this as a video game. You just got to grind, put in the work, but you'll gain so much experience. So next time you face the same battle, it's easy money, right? Anyways, hope you guys found a little bit of use in this video, and I'll see you on the next one.